Hi everybody, welcome to EA Sports, a tremendous night of American Hockey League action in store for you this evening. Let's drop the puck. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Phantoms start with possession as we are now underway. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Guard's been struggling to find offense, and you can certainly feel it in his play. You know, just look at his habits. He's holding on to the puck a little too long, not taking the shot when he has it. You can sense the frustration during this pointless streak.
And that's intercepted by Greenway. Morris got the puck against the boards. The Phantoms gain control of the puck. McDonald's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a pass in front. Misses the net. Handles the puck. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. Morris gained the line and into the zone. Oh, that dumped right over the boards.
Oh, that's a bit of a walk of shame, isn't it, James? He wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up in the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
Offside the call. We'll get a reset.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Mora's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Slides it across. Oh, major league block on the play. Takes it across the blue line. The Phantoms looking against the half wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, caught him with his head down.
Some players get into the game by...
They score!
Well, there's 2 points of contact here as... separates the body from puck when he makes a physical check, James. Then he gets himself available in position to be able to bury it on his stick. That's a great play all the way around.
The Phantoms win the faceoff at center. From shot angle, here's a shot. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Mora's ahead 1-0. And they win the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Off target. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Takes the pass. Directed over to guard. Nice defensive robbery on that. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! And that goes off the player in front. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. They win the draw and go on the attack. With the backhand. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a prime-time shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Here they are on the attack. Fires it on net. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Mora's got it in their own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. That goes wide. Papanikis takes it through the middle of the ice. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
And the puck leaves the zone. Looking to make something
here. You love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Moves it to McGillney. Now he slides it up to Vero. The Phantoms played along the wing. Lehigh Valley's playing it from the side. Makes the save. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Look out, here they come on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Grabbed along the boards by McDonald. Handles it along the blue line. Handles that one. Buchenger's moving the puck through his own zone. Mora's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Gives them nothing in front. From the back of the cage with the puck. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Here's a short pass to Kokkonen. Shot! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Phantoms had a strong period, James. All of the underlying numbers indicate that they were strong. I mean, the majority of possession, yes, they're trailing by 1. Where they can continue and trust the process, they'll climb their way back in. When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in 2 things, a penalty or a goal.
Shakes off the coverage. Denied by the goaltender. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire on your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Heroes taking it from his own end. The Phantoms are across the line and into the offensive end. Sends it in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Quick pass to Quinn. Slides the puck over. Takes a shot, and just a bit outside. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Kokkonen. Mora's got it against the boards. Moves the puck over to McDonald.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Steps into the offensive end. Shot! They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Mora's taken a 2-0 lead after that quick strike.
Well, they've been the better team, James, all night long. They've dominated possession. They've been in the offensive zone. They've been first to retrieve pucks, and most importantly, they put a ton on net.
And that curves off a stick. Takes the feed at the point. Denies him with the pad. In front of the net, and the goaltender. covers up for a whistle on the play. Mora's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Oilers won the draw there on the attack. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And that's offside, stopping the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Mora's got a 2-0 lead. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Coming to the slot. Here he is in front. Big save. Sends a pass over. Puts it on net. Puck goes off the glove. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. More than half the frame has been played here. 2-0 is where we sit. Lehigh Valley's won the defensive zone draw. The Phantoms have it now. And he takes the dish. The Phantoms will play it against the wall. Mora's got the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Mora's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Denies him.
Yarnisson's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Mora's got it behind the net. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Hero stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed. Big hit along the boards and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Big time stop there. Mora's ready to go on the attack. Mora's grabbed a hold of the puck. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. Here we go, odd-man rush. Takes the feed. Makes the save on the slapper. Intercepted in the offensive end by guard.
The Phantoms have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Hero is going to go off for a pair for charging here.
I got no problem with you finishing your check, James, but this is going to be a charging call because of the distance travel and the speed and force at which he hits his opponent.
Mora sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Shuts him down. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories, and you can call us right now for details.
Players are set, officials are set. Third period action is coming up. Mora's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Oh, here we go! Turns it away. Scores! There it is! His first of the season, and look at the smile there!
I love the way the shooter gets lost in the coverage and really quiet in the weeds of the ice here, James. As the puck's below the goal line, you can see him moving to make himself available. And right when the time is right, that distribution comes right to him. On the stick, he lets it go for the tally.
Mora's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow!
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But it's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. Nice grab by Vero. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a chance. Grabbed along the board by Vero. He grabs the puck here at the point. From the point, comes up with a stop. And there's another stop.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Phantoms have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Morris gained possession along the boards. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And he takes the feed. Oh, he got a paddle on it.
Yarnisson's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Mora's got the puck against the half wall. Passes it in front. He scores! Lehigh Valley's going to make a change in goal. Mora's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
The Phantoms gain possession. And he takes the feed. Mora's got control of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Takes the shot. Oh, spectacular stop there. And that's poked away. Quick feed to Hookity. And he's ridden off the puck. The Phantoms have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick shot. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded. Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get it one. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Phantoms are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Fires it, and he stands tall in goal. Brinkley's lugging the puck, and he sidesteps the check there. There's a shot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. San Diego's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. Carries the puck up through center. Here they come on the attack. Makes the save! Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a howitzer at the net. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one. Mora's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly. And through it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Phantoms win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here he is on the tip. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he gets in front of that. Tosses it to Ring. Scooped up along the wall by VC. Lumps the puck into the offensive zone corner. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Mora's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead at 4-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Rocks him on the play. Here's a chance. Receives the pass. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here he is. Takes the shot. Can't get it to go. Oh, what a hit on the play.
Yeah, it was absolutely huge, and it was so big that it broke a pane of glass.
They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
Off the faceoff, they take the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get towards the empty net. Score! Into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price.
Mora's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Moves it to Moore. Mora's got it across the line. And puts the body into it, a little Cooper car hockey. Gives up the body in order to block the shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Here's a short pass. Oh, it stays out as it goes on the inside of the post.
The Phantoms have been dominated in this game, and a little bit of a pushback here, trying to get something to muster up some confidence, ignite a spark, and that just goes off the post. That's extremely frustrating for the entire team.
Moritz got the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone.
Mora's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
And not much on that one.
Guard's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Mora's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Mora's got the win off that draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Picked up along the boards by Rempe. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Mora's team effort above and beyond here tonight with a win.
Yeah, and it was cumulative, wasn't it? I mean, you saw it up and down the lineup. Every time a line and a deep pairing got on the ice, they were looking to funnel the puck to the net. And whether you're shooting from distance or not, it's whether you're shooting to create, and they capitalized on it.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.